Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Anda bersama saya Syarah Sabri dan
Hai, nama saya Aaron.
dalam The Generations Kopitiam, dan ini merupakan episod yang kedua dan kita akan bersama dengan tokoh politik yang tidak asing lagi di negeri Sarawak, iaitu Datuk Seri Nancy Shukri.
Perlu juga ucapkan terima kasih kepada Shahnaz dan juga Aaron kerana memberi peluang kepada saya untuk bertemu di alam maya dengan penonton kita, terutama sekali kalau ada the youth, kalau ada orang muda untuk melihat sendiri, menyaksikan sendiri.
Ya. Kalau kita lihat pada 2018 menyaksikan satu gelombang baru dalam landscape politik di Malaysia terutamanya. Bagaimana Datuk Seri melihat dinamik untuk PRU15 pada kali ini?
2018 kita memang siap sedia. Tapi sebagai orang politik pada masa itu, saya di antara orang yang terlibat. Kami banyak menjadi bahan, bukan bangsa. I don't want to call myself a victim.
Yeah.
Bahan oleh mereka yang cuba nak menjatuhkan kerajaan. Banyak yang mereka boleh gunakan untuk memainkan. Bila kita bercakap sedikit, mereka sudah spin.
Yeah.
Saya ingat saya dikatakan Bumi Putra kalau tak bantu mencuri. I never said so.
Yeah.
But I've been repeating that, telling people no, it's not. But they viral it. But inilah di antara the mechanism that they have been using untuk menjatuhkan kerajaan. And a lot of them are half-truth. Dan it only comes to reality apabila mereka dah menjadi kerajaan. Kita lebih prihatin kepada rakyat kita dengan kita sentiasa membantu, memberi perkhidmatan yang terbaik that we can. So kalau ada masa, I come back from KL, from airport, I go to my kawasan. I only kadang-kadang sempat balik ke rumah. It's to that extent. For how many years I've been serving. Until 2018, it was quite frustrating. But anyway, I said maybe the Almighty, Great Almighty wants us to rest first. Okay, kita tengok, bagi peluang ke orang lain. So we're not complaining. So there's a time, masa tak ada parliament session, I could go out and enjoy myself juga dengan my few friends. Kita keluar, dapatlah lega sikit.
How would you engage the youth of today to be more interested in politics, and what should politics mean for them?
Actually, everyone should be participating in politics, especially the youth, because to me, I see them as the future leaders. So on my part, even when I became a pembangkang, I engaged through online, but now I have a platform.
Yeah.
So I've just introduced a program called Youth in Tourism, which I've just started here in Kuching.
Yeah.
Actually, I've planned that for a long time. You see, the reason why I want to engage with them and want to see their views, because the future is theirs. And another future will be another generation of your anak cucu. So we have to have the right leaders with the right thinking. It's not just being a leader, being a politician. I don't believe in that. So that's why I engage with you. In fact, inshallah, God willing, on the 17th, I'll be having another engagement with youths, because I want to see what exactly they have in mind. We cannot impose on them of what we want to do. We have funds, so we want to do Padang Futsal. And suddenly they are not interested in Padang Futsal because different area. So they might be interested in Legend, the mobile games, Mobile Legend.
Yeah.
They might be interested in that, and they might be interested in other things. So we have to know by engaging with them. So I'm informally have been engaging with some of them, over coffee, sitting down with them. But I think I'm quite blessed because I have my grandnephew is very active in social media and also active in politics.
Yes.
So that's why I got to see, I analyze what is it that they want. But from what they said, that to me they are free consultants for the government. If you want to build a future for the government, then listen to them, because it's no longer our time. My era will go off and they will take over. What will they do for themselves? But we have to prepare for them now. Sarawak is very, very blessed, ahead of many states. Because, well, again, it goes back to politics, you see. Because why Sarawak is so far ahead? Because we are stable. We are so peaceful. We are so stable that the government can focus on what is it that they want to do. And some of the points and some of the action plans came actually from the suggestion of the youth during Lan Berambe. Actually, so you see how far ahead. The Lan Berambe was introduced during the Pain Sri Taib Mahmud, which started with 800 students with Hari Raya. After that, they became more and more, and it no longer became a Hari Raya event. It became an event for everyone. So you see now, actually one time in 2019, we got about more than 10,000. So you see the involvement of Sarawakians in other part of Sarawak, like Kuala Lumpur, West Malaysia. We gave the students the opportunity, although not all of them can participate, but that's the thing, we listen to them. Actually, the points that they gave during the Lan Berambe, fantastic. Even the recent one, fantastic. But of course, when they ask for tambang untuk pergi election, pergi pilihan raya, nobody can answer that. You cannot make promises during the campaign. So this is the thing. When you want to ask questions, we want them to be knowledgeable, future leaders. You don't simply hit on the nail and then that's it. Oh, I'm happy, I got something to hit on the GPS. No, that's not how it should be. You must be very realistic in what you want to do.
And kalau kita lihat juga the transition from Batang Sado to Santubong, is it going to be a change in your planning, your strategy for the future of the youth dari segi mobility dan juga visibility-nya, Dato' Sri?
Thank you.
Bagaimana?
The whole of Santubong, Parlimen Santubong, kebanyakan areanya, actually the whole of the Parlimen area to that is a tourism belt for Sarawak. We have 7 tourism belts for Sarawak, but one of them is Santubong. And of course, maybe because the location is very close to the city, and that's where they have already started to develop the area. And I see that industrial area is more Demak Laut. Even though it's industrial, they also have tourism product like the geopark there, the national Bako, the Bako National Park. And that's already, when I went there just for my short visit, you can see those from the tourists from overseas. And also, they have educational activities there. They have the collections. Sentex is under Pantai Damai. And also Sentex is also in Tanjung Datu. Also, this one in Demak Laut, I can't remember what it's called, but it is Institute Kemahiran, I think, something like that. But everything is already built and it is there for Sarawakians. You imagine Sentex is free of charge. Where on earth you can study is kosong, free. Free, and then dapat allowance lagi. Walaupun allowance tak besar, tapi mana yang nak pergi belajar, dah lah free, dapat allowance.
Free
It's only in Sarawak. I kata, because some parents nak minta anak nak pergi belajar, pergi Semenanjung. I kata, kalau you sudah tidak mampu, you might as well hantar pergi ni. Because kebanyakan those yang nak pergi luar daripada Sarawak, it's not going to university. They go for technical punya courses. Bilanya nak pergi technical courses, Sentex offers them. Sentex offer up to PhD, and I was shocked. But of course, I'm happy. So, but apart from that, in terms of youth, in terms of preparation for the youth, with the education punya ni, and we have to also provide them with jobs and also business opportunities. So I can foresee that a lot of things that we can do.
And we are going through a lot since 2018, dan dengan adanya kewujudan GPS telah menunjukkan a lot of positive impacts, dan kita juga sejajar untuk menuju ke PCDS 2030. At that time ada 155,000 job opportunities towards economic prosperity, social inclusivity dan banyak lagi. Dan itulah kenapa pemilihan leaders itu penting dalam memastikan hala tuju kepimpinan negara kita, dan especially Sarawak yang aman makmur tu.
Shahnaz, you just mentioned rightly pasal PDCS. I think Sarawak is the only state yang come up with the post-pandemic punya plans already. I am so happy, I said, my goodness, Sarawak is so advanced. Cuma Sarawak government can be advanced in terms of their planning, but the people must be able to mengambil peluang. You peluang dah dibuat pola macam-macam, tapi peluang direbut. So what's the point? So we have to balance it. Kerajaan dah mula tu, you kena ikut lah. You kena nolong mula juga. What is it that you want to do? For yourselves. It's not for the government.
Yeah.
I mean, being in politics for quite a while, I know that the government doing this, is something that is very, very beruntung untuk rakyat. So, whoever you are from Sarawak, orang Sarawak, rebut peluang tu. Fikirlah,
Follow-up question. Because you're moving into a new constituency with all these opportunities, but during your campaign trail, you said you have met quite a few of the youth that were asking for some things.
Yeah.
Bagaimana dengan masalah atau cabaran yang sedang dihadapi oleh belia di Santubong sekarang?
I don't want to be a hero for the parliament punya constituency, whereas I'm still new there. Maybe there are things that I have to discuss with my adun. Actually, that's my plan. The first thing that I need to do is to sit down with all my state assemblymen to find out from them, because you see, they are very, very matured politicians. Don't ask for anything now. They kept telling them, no, jangan kacau dulu, jangan kacau. So it made my campaigning easier.
Yeah.
So I don't really know what these youths are doing. Cuma the youth are telling me, we will help you. Nak minta, they don't really minta something that is so difficult. Kita ada di kawasan kampung, ada land, boleh padang kelak boleh.
Boleh.
But I cannot promise. So they will be cut off by our adun, say nanti cerita pasal ya. So my aduns are very matured people. So that sort of thing, more facilities for them, which I believe it is quite a fair request lah.
Kita mesti nangga dari siapa yang dapat bersuara macam kita, Datuk Seri Nang lantang bersuara di parlimen. So this is what we want, especially dalam World Women Gender Gaps, kita Malaysia masih di tangga 103. Jadi dengan adanya 5 calon wanita dari GPS, kita adalah mewakili suara kami orang, and we are very proud of, as a woman, that
Thank you.
We need this empowerment.
Proper representation.
Yeah, proper representation. Jadi bagaimana pendapat
Cuma
Datuk
I
Seri?
need to, not to say correct, I need to verify this as well.
Yeah.
You see, when you are an ordinary MP, you can easily speak, you debate, you can debate. For minister, you cannot simply speak anytime you like, because you kena jawab soalan, you kena do the winding up, menggulung namanya. Peluang itu je you gunakan. So kalau you nak jawab balik kepada ni, sometimes we all don't want to stir in terms of politics kan. Tapi bila jadi MP biasa, masa peluang jadi pembangkang was very good lah. So but anyway, one thing I think for kita di Sarawak, I think we need to improve, enhance more in terms of women empowerment. I think we need to do. I can see that a lot of activities have been going on. Cuma maybe going back to education. Education must be teaching the right thing. You cannot be so like what we used to be before. Kami dulu makan garam sibuk, jangan berbunyi dulu, bagian bisin. We cannot do that anymore.
Yes.
We need to encourage the children to speak. Jangan kata tutup mulut, orang tua lagi nak cakap. No more that kind of thing. We need to get them to speak.
We are starting to see more and more women in Malaysia or in Sarawak starting to take interest in politics, engaging and trying to find ways to push themselves forward.
Yeah.
What is the one way you would recommend to these young women to sort of emulate from your long stint in politics?
Actually, I have been in Women Institute as an NGO. When I was there, I did a lot of activities, a lot of programs because of my network. So in an NGO, that's where you learn a lot of things and bring in more events. Actually, a lot of CSR program, even governments, then need the NGO to bring in programs like this. This is the training ground for the people. Even though people say, WWI tidak apa politics, we are not talking about politicking. We are talking about giving the opportunity for these people, for the young people, to voice out things, communicate when I was the chairman, whenever I saw women talking, even though cakap pun tak betul, I would smile. You know why? Because this is another woman leader, a brave woman leader.
Yes.
Because they can become leader in their own kampung, in their own way. So we need to encourage this. So speak up, speak up. Because during my time, we didn't have much opportunity. It's only when you look at the opportunity yourself, then you empower yourself. You don't wait for people to empower you, but there has to be more of
Yeah.
women empowerment program
Yeah.
to provide this space for the women to speak up. We need that in Sarawak. Because kadang-kadang bersemangat betul-betul. Saya suka tengok women kalau bersemangat. Because you see,
Yes.
this is a new era where you see. Before this, you only see pembangkang. Sekarang ni women bukan pembangkang pun they are like that. Women we have united through a platform that we gather together. One of them is all parties, all parliamentarians parties grouping for Malaysia, and then we have other caucus as well. That's where all across the board we are together. When we are together, we speak as one. So, okay, thank you very much.
Terima kasih Syarkan Barato. Sri kerana studi bersama kita pada pagi ini dan kita harapkan yang terbaik untuk pilihan raya umum yang ke-15. Pilihlah calon yang berkaliber. Semoga apa yang kita lakukan pada hari ini. Aaron, do you have anything to say?
I only have one thing to say to the youth of today. Politics and your representation matters.
Yeah.
So please do come down to vote for the right candidate, the one that you feel have the best experience to serve your area.
Well, thank you for watching. I've always been with the generations, and I hope you keep watching us. We will be together again. So keep watching. Thank you.